Hi, I'm Sandra Burris with Keller Williams Realty. Today we're going to talk about the North Texas housing market update. Stay tuned. Okay, I know that you've heard about the housing market being crazy right now, and it really is. It's not just crazy in our area, it is crazy all over. What does that mean? Well, right now in our North Texas area, we are at less than 1 month of inventory overall in all price points. There are a couple of price points that are a little bit higher, and that's going to be in the $1 million plus, but still, it's still an incredible seller's market, even in that price point. So what does it look like when we start looking at a market update? I know you've heard about multiple offers. I know that you've heard about just super aggressive and fast moving real estate, and that is definitely happening. What we're seeing is an average of about 14 days on the market, which is unbelievable. The average price point in Collin County is $506,000. That is 105% above the asking price. Now, not every property goes above asking price. Even though we have a lot of properties going above asking price, some properties are priced appropriately or aggressively, and those go under contract at list price. But the average of 105% of asking is amazing. What does that mean for buyers and sellers? Let's talk about sellers first. What it means for sellers is it's a fast-paced market. I still tell my sellers to make sure that your house is well prepared, that you do the necessary updates as far as if anything's broken that needs repairing, and just kind of setting yourself up for success when you list. But it tends to be something that if you list the property, you get aggressive showings up front. If you have open houses, those are still getting a ton of traffic. And then if you get an offer, it tends to come fairly early. The terms tend to be very advantageous to the seller, which means what the seller wants. If they want a lease back, if they want the buyer to pay for title policy, that's happening quite a bit. If they want the seller to pay for some of the closing costs, that's happening as well. Sellers have a lot of leverage in the current market. Okay, so what does it mean for buyers? I tell people, if you're a buyer, you need to be well prepared to enter battle, because that is what we're looking at right now. You need to have your financial house in order. You need to be ready to pay fees that in the past were not necessarily buyer fees. You need to be aggressive in your pricing. You need to be able to take risks. You need to also have as much money in the bank available to you for negotiating purposes. This is a market for a well-prepared buyer. It doesn't mean other people can't offer. It just means that that sets you up for success in the current market. One of the things I have people ask me about all the time is, when is the bubble gonna burst? What's that gonna look like? And honestly, we have overall, over time, a very stable real estate market, and we are trending kind of in a good position. I don't foresee a bubble bursting in our near future. Interest rates are still really advantageous, and that could change. Anything could change. We don't predict the market, but we're still in a shortage of inventory. We have a high demand, which supply and demand, that's economics, and we will likely have a fast-moving real estate market in the next 12 to 18 months. One of the things that people are asking me about a lot right now are foreclosures. This is what I tell people about foreclosures. We have an aggressive market. People have equity in their homes. Banks don't want to own homes, so they're likely going to do loan modification if possible. Or if you're in a situation that you're underwater and you can't make your payments, it's a great time to sell the house, and you may walk away with some money in your pocket. Way better than going through a foreclosure. So my opinion is, yes, we may get some foreclosures, but I really don't foresee an influx of inventory from a ton of foreclosures in our market. If you'd like to get a copy of this report, it looks like this, and it's broken down by county and area. It's put out monthly, and I'd be happy to send that to you. If you'll click the link below and fill out your information, we'll get you a copy of that. I hope this information was helpful to you, and as always, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'd love for you to comment below what you'd like to see in our future videos. Thanks so much.